Hello, guys. Welcome to the Moments. And for today, we are here with our very own Mr. Global 2022. Hi, how are you?
Doing good, doing good. Very happy to be here. I'm very happy to be here with you.
All right, can you introduce to our viewers watching now?
Of course. Hello, guys. My name is Juan Carlos Ariosa, Mr. Global 2022.
Juan Carlos, how old are you?
I'm 29 years old.
Wow,
Yes.
you're younger than me, I suppose. So, I want to know your story behind pageantry. So, what year did you start joining pageants?
I actually started joining pageants a few months before starting on Mr. Global. Didn't have a lot of time to, you know, some of these guys have been through many competitions before. Mr. Global was my first competition. It was I had like 3-4 months of preparation, and I did, and thank God I had a. I
So,
had a good
not so
result.
long ago, you
No,
just
not at
started.
all. Not at all. Just like a year ago.
Amazing. And you reached the global,
Yes.
the international level,
Yes,
and
yes,
you won the
yes.
title.
It was my first competition, and I was lucky enough to win a Grand Slam on my first try. So
Amazing. But before joining, what made you do it?
I've always wanted to represent my country. Represent Cuba was a dream for me. The time I started doing pageants, it was at the time that Luis Daniel won Supra, one of the Cuban brothers. He won Supra, and that was like an inspiration for me because I wasn't very aware about pageants before. So when that happened, I was like, okay, that sounds like a good opportunity. I want to go for it, and the result came.
Is your first step is the national pageant in Cuba, or you were just appointed for the global?
I remember I was shooting a series in the United States. I am an actor. I was working with a friend who participated years before in Supra, and I expressed to him, hey, you know what, this looks like a very good opportunity. I would really like to do this because I want to represent my country. And he actually was kind enough to guide me through the process. He put me in contact with Reinado Nacional de Belleza, which is my national organization based in Miami. And one thing took to another, and I was selected as Mr. Global.
That's right. And what made this pageant change your life after that winning?
You know, this kind of event, this kind of platform, it's always like a key. It opens a lot of doors. In my case, it gave me a lot of exposure. It allowed me to go to places where I wasn't able to get before. As an actor, sometimes you try to get like in certain channels or certain platforms. Winning Mr. Global, it's like, okay, we need to hear this person. So I always say the Saj is as a key. I compare the Saj to a key because it's not about money. It's not about reaching like global fame, but that's more about it's a tool you can use to create opportunities in whatever path you think you want to pursue.
So you've mentioned like you started as an actor in the U.S., right?
I started as an actor in Cuba.
And Cuba.
Yeah, when I
And
was
then-
7 years old, I started acting in a TV. It was a TV show for kids. I was there for like a good 2-3 years. Then I went to United States. I went to acting school in the United States. I took a break from acting. I became a doctor. I became a doctor, and then sometimes when things are for you, there's no way you can run away from them. And opportunity for acting in Mexico came to me without me really looking out for it. It just came to me, and it is what I love to do. So I couldn't say no. And I started doing movies. I did like a good 5 movies, and then I did a TV show, a TV series, which is about to come out in the United States. And yeah, that's been basically my life.
And did Mr. Global winning really help your career as an actor?
As an actor, not really, because it's modeling, and it's sometimes in the industry, that modeling and acting, it's a little bit different. But for sure, it gave me a lot of exposure. It gave me a lot of exposures. I had like agencies, I had managers, people looking out for me, trying to get to work with me. So yes, it actually affected my acting career in not in a direct way, but it actually did it at the end.
That's amazing. And you've been traveling around the world after winning Mr. Global, isn't it?
Not too much. I've been more focused in Mexico. I've been working in Mexico and working in the United States. And I came to Thailand for Mr. International as well, as a judge.
And what is your advocacy in the global stage or platform?
I just look to inspire people. That's really the thing I want to do. I just want to be an example for, the kids who might have a dream and they don't dare to pursue it. I just want to be that example that if I did it, you guys can also do it. I don't see myself as a special person. I'm just someone who's worked very hard through his entire life. So that's the message I do want to give the people out there. Focus, having a strategy, be faithful to who you are, stay on your core and work. And sometimes when a window closes, a door opens. So
Exactly.
it's just about to stay, keep going and stay focused. That's my message. So that's what I try to do. I try to impact as many lives as I can in a positive way.
All right, so today will be the last day of your reign because
It's the last day of my reign. It was the shortest reigning of all.
Yeah. So, how do you feel?
It's a bittersweet experience. It's like a bittersweet feeling. I think I could have done way more, but things are the way they are. But I'm also, I'm a person who believes in cycles, and I think that my cycle as a Mr. Global has come to an end, and that is the beginning for a new cycle. So now I just want to focus on my acting career 100%. And I see these guys, I know they have a lot of potential, and I know they can do the same things I can do, or they can do sometimes even better. So I am very happy, I'm very calmed, and I know that Satch is going to be in good hands whatever happens tonight.
All right, can you share us one moment that is unforgettable during your reigning?
I'll say during my reigning, and not just during my reigning, that's going to be an unforgettable moment during my entire life. It was the moment I won. It was the moment I won Mr. Global, because my father he was there with me. The moment I won, I asked him to come on stage with me.
Wow.
And that hug, we've been always very close. We've been always very close, but I think that it's one of the experience that will mark our lives forever.
Yeah, wow, that's so touching. Yeah, and so inspiring the moment with your dad and your
Yes.
crowning moment on Mr.
Yes,
Global.
yes. I'm here. I'm here because of him. His support was the key for me to come here. Without my father, I wouldn't been able to do so. I mean, like, my entire family supported me, but my dad, he was there with me. He came with me. He lived the entire process with me. He was waking up early with me. He was helping me getting changed in the back. I think that he's as much a champion as I am.
And what about your mom?
My mom, she lives in Cuba. She's been supporting me from the distance. But as you know, I just mentioned my dad because he was actually able to be here.
Yeah, all right. All right, so thank you so much for sharing your pageantry story.
Thank you very
And
much.
yeah, what do you look forward for after this reigning period?
I am looking forward to focus 100% on my acting career. I think I still have a lot more to offer. I think I still have a lot of work to do, and I still can inspire in many, many other different ways.
All right, so we'll see, guys, what other projects that Juan Carlos will made in the next few days after the reigning. All right, thank you so much for joining us with me. And I want to ask like an advice to our viewers who wanted to be like you, like who wanted to join the pageantry or who want to pursue their passion in every way that they can. What can you say to them?
I can just say, believe in yourselves. I'm going to share a little bit of my story. When I said I want to compete on Mr. Global, there was many people who laughed. There was many people who laughed, and those were the first one who came to me and hugged me and said, "I knew you could do it." So use that as a lesson. When people tell you no, they're usually talking about themselves. They're not talking about you. So you stay true to who you are, believe in what you want to do, and just go for it. Don't listen to people. Don't listen to people once the outcome. It's once you get that outcome you want. Trust me, all of those people they're gonna be cheering for you in the first lane.
Wow, what a meaningful advice to everyone, and I can also apply that to myself. Thank you so much, Juan Carlos.
Thank you for having me. Thank you for the opportunity to speak to your audience, and it's been a pleasure.
Yeah, so good luck and God bless to your journey.
Thank you.
Yeah,
same for you.
so this is not the end of you. This is just the beginning of a new Juan Carlos in the future.
Totally.
So yeah, shout out to our viewers and thank you guys for watching with us. And please do follow the social media of Juan Carlos. Can you share to them?
Yes, my Instagram is Juan Carlos Ariosa, and my Facebook is Juan Carlos Ariosa.
All right. I love you all, guys, and see you next time. God bless.